Hey guys, we're on Monday Night Live. I'm running a little bit late. I'm actually downstairs in our living room. So it's gonna get probably exciting. I say that every time and nothing ever happens. So we're gonna talk about a few things tonight. The first one, I'm just gonna go ahead and start us out with just some shower thoughts. Okay. So everybody has a place where they have their best ideas. So mine are in the shower and in the car. So I know that might creep you out, but in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I'm actually thinking about my day and maybe what we did to you last time and what we're going to do to you this time. I know it kind of sounds creepy, but I get in the car and the same thing happens. So just so you know, sometimes I have shower thoughts about you. So you all can tell me where you all have your best thoughts. Hey, Connie. So people are starting to sign on. I do have a couple people I want to mention. The shower thoughts, my girlfriend Stacy said, you know, that could be a 50 Shades of Grey situation. Hey, Jennifer. So, you know, we got to keep it family friendly here, people. Okay. So Melinda's here with us tonight. She's been my little helper. She's been helping me think about things. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, and whoever told me this week, I'm so sorry. But we talked about, I think it's Tresemme has come out with a pre-conditioner to your shampoo. So they have like a whole system. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. What is that? Basically, it's just a conditioner, okay? And a lot of you guys use the Olaplex, which is the kind of the same thing, except for the Olaplex is actually going in there. I know, the best thoughts are always in the shower or driving. The Olaplex goes in there and repairs those bonds, okay? So when you all get in the shower with the Olaplex, that's the first thing I tell you to do is wet your hair down, put the Olaplex on. Because what happens, you let it sit 5 to 10 minutes, then you shampoo your hair, and then what happens is the shampoo rinses out the product that you don't need, okay? Hey, Gretchen. So this is kind of the same thing with the preconditioning shampoo. So don't run out to the store. All you have to do is switch up your routine in the shower. So, okay, so why would you do this? You would do it because you feel like you like the how conditioner makes your hair feel, but it always weighs your hair down. So get in the shower, wet your hair down, put the conditioner that you have on in your shower on. Don't go get a new one. Or remember a few weeks ago we talked about our graveyard products? Go find one of those, okay? And Connie and Gretchen just moved, so I know they had some graveyard products. So that's one reason why you would use it. Brandon, I've been waiting for you. Okay, we got to stop. Brandon is usually my first person to log in, okay? So this whole video is dedicated to Brandon. Like, he's my number one, honey. He's my number one live, Monday Night Live. Brandon's always on. Now, I got on him last week because his mom was in. His mom was in, and I said, hey, Brandon is always my first person on, but he never talks to me. So this is for you, Brandon. So, okay, back to the preconditioning shampoo. Okay, yes, you are number one. It's right there. So why would we use it? Okay, let's think about it. It may help you with static. Sometimes we leave a little too much moisture in our hair, and then we're running our hands through our hair, and then we get static. So that's another reason why to do your conditioner first. If you have coarse, thick hair, but you hate conditioning it because it does weigh it down, this is one of those things you should do. And I'm telling you all, a lot of you all just want to put your conditioner on the ends, and that's okay for some of y'all. But if you have coarse, gray hair, even if it's baby fine, you need to put that conditioner all the way from the scalp to ends if you're pre-conditioning, okay? So get in the shower, wet your hair down, have your shower thoughts, best ideas, those kind of thoughts. And lather on the conditioner, okay? Then go right on top of that and do your shampoo and rinse both of them out. And what'll happen is the conditioner that your hair needed will suck it up. The shampoo's going to rinse away the rest of it. And voila, there's your pre-conditioner shampoo. Hey, Tammy, thanks for coming in. So now here's another tip. Okay, I took my dry shampoo to work, but this is the wax that I showed you a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I can get that to come in on camera. Look at that. There we go. This is the dry wax. I'm pretending your shampoo. Okay, remember how I said if you have oily hair, like your hair tends to get oily during the day, at night, go ahead and spray your dry shampoo on those areas where you get oily. So when you're sleeping, your dry shampoo is soaking up those oils, okay? So you wouldn't need to shampoo your hair next day, most likely, okay? But if you're a person that your hair gets oily during the day, condition it first. Okay, we're back. Sorry, my connection is weak, so I kind of like dropped out on you guys. Hey, Judy. Judy, okay, I'm going to get to Judy here in just a second because we're going to talk about the Kathy Lee curls because she is my model. But back to the pre-conditioning shampoo and the dry wax. If you are a person, oh, thank you for showing me the thumbs up, guys. Showing me some hearts and things. Love it. Thank you. But if you are somebody that gets oily during the day, go ahead and condition the hair. You're going to see such a difference in how it feels, the shininess to it. Look at the hearts. So try it at least once, okay? Look at all you people. Love it. Okay, so on the Kathy Lee Gifford curls, some of you, I posted the video earlier this week. And I did say on there, some of you all would recognize the tools that Kathy Lee's stylist was using. So the crimper, the waver that I had, and she went through and did the whole thing. And we did Judy's. I believe I have Judy's side by side of her and Kathy Lee. I have 2 of those wavers ordered. They are not here yet. They are $89. I don't know if they're worth it or not, but I will let you know when they come in. But the key thing, I don't have my waver here, but the key thing to that waver is they went through and they started underneath. They started underneath and worked their way up, and they did her whole head. And then what they did is they got an itty bitty little curling iron, and this is like maybe 1/8 of an inch. I don't know. I'm not good with, I just pick them up and know they work, you all. That's it. This is just, I just see it and do it. But then on the very top of Kathy Lee Gifford's hair, they grab a little piece, and Judy and I practiced this, and you just wrap it around the curling iron, okay? And then you would have like, it's not on. I'm in my living room. But you'd have these little separated curls. It takes time. You can ask Judy, especially if you're not used to the tools. And if you watch the video, you'll see how long it took Kathy Lee's stylist to do that one girl's hair. So don't get frustrated with these styles because we stand behind the chair and do it all day long. Although I always say, you guys are with your hair 24/7. Okay, gotta go study. Brandon's signing off, guys. He's our #1 fan tonight. Thank you, honey. Go make straight A's. So let's say you have an 1.5 inch curling iron, and that's the curl that you like. So I would say go half of that. What was the 50 Shades of Grey comment? That was when I started watching. Okay, Jennifer, I'll get back to that. Peace out. So say that you have 1.5 inches, or say that you have an inch curling iron and you like that curl. You need to go down half that size or even a little bit smaller if you want to do those little accent curls on top. And you can watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that just makes that hairstyle pop a little bit. Okay, so the 50 Shades of Grey. So I started out, Jennifer, talking about shower thoughts. And I know where some of y'all went with that. But my girlfriend, Stacy, was saying, well, that could be a 50 Shades of Grey episode. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that on Facebook. So it has to do with hair color. Okay? And I meant to bring my hair color swatch. I have a swatch of gray hair, believe it or not, to show that. So that's, sorry, that's probably a bad spot for you to come in and start watching for sure. So check out what I posted. I know I'm not right. And then I'm going to do tomorrow on Tip Tuesday, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the pre-shampooing. I do find a lot of people that do it in the winter, they do feel like they get less static. That doesn't always work for everybody, but it does help, okay? So keep that in mind because it's going to get super cold this weekend. And if you haven't tried the dry wax, well, you can try the dry wax too, especially if you've got curly textured hair. But if you haven't tried the dry shampoo, especially if you get oily and you don't want to shampoo every day, remember to do that at night, okay? And you can always do cornstarch, but the thing about with cornstarch is it doesn't change color. So you kind of get that, you do get that kind of powdery kind of nonsense that goes on up there. Okay, guys, so we did our shower thoughts, which are my power thoughts. And some of you aren't in the car long enough to have a good thought. You're probably more frustrated with the traffic. I get interstate driving, so it's not so bad. Hey, Connie. So we had our shower thoughts. We had our condition before our shampoo. And we also talked about Kathy Lee Gifford's curls. So check out tomorrow on Tip Tuesday because I'll definitely have the pre-shampoo conditioner is what I'm basically going to call it. So look under your cabinets, find all those products that are hanging out in there and use them. And then you guys post back on here and tell me it's not going to hurt my feelings. Oh, eyebrows. Yes. Okay, so I had somebody ask me 2 weeks ago how to use the Wow, and I don't have it here with me, but it's actually a great touch-up. And I put it on my eyebrows, and we talked about it. I had this whole segment on the Wow. Well, Connie just got the Wow. She's been using it on her eyebrows, and she loves it. So if you guys aren't really good with the pencil, or if you feel like it's going to be drawn in, this is a way to, Connie says she loves the Wow. This is a way to make it softer and fuzzier. And the other thing too, guys, you know, I get so excited when y'all come to the salon. I also put hair color on eyebrows. You've already got it in the bowl. Sometimes you just have to nudge me and go, hey, and throw some on there, okay? And then I'll show you if you want me to. We'll pick out a color because we actually did Connie's one. Thank you for the thumbs up. We did one of Connie's eyes a little bit darker than the other, and we decided we liked the lighter of the colors. But I know it goes on easy and it does stay on. It's amazing. I wake up. I told you all in the last video. I wake up and I look like I got into a cat fight, but those eyebrows, bam. So, okay, guys. I have to go I made vegetable beef stew. I've got to go put that up, okay? Or maybe take a little bite, like right out of the crock pot. So, be ready for Tip Tuesday tomorrow. Melinda behaved tonight. She was a good girl. And I will see you at the salon and on Facebook this week. Good night.